Hello, how are you doing? Alrighty, unmute. Awesome, here we go. Awesome. Good morning, traders. How are we doing today? Oh, there's a bad echo. There we go. For some reason, my camera is not working for Discord. That is unfortunate. You guys can't see my pretty face, but we got a few stocks to watch today. We got our gap up, gappers. HX, I love it that it's ripping. The momentum is just absolutely insane. I do want to see a pullback. We are oversold or overbought on all four of the time frames. I would like to see, we could see a washout long, maybe down to 21.27 for HX before we actually continue going higher. That would be a nice, and we do have really high volume on this candle, which really low spread. That's telling me that we're going to have a slight pullback in the market just for HX at the moment. We have NXTP. High, now pulling back. I don't really see any news. Quarter two loss a share equals 11 cents. And sorry guys, I'm not feeling 100%. You know, I have strep, but we're gonna make the best out of it. And I can't see the chat room for some reason, so give me 1 sec. All right. That's strange. Give me 1 second, guys. I have to reload the chat room. All right, awesome. We're now chilling. So let's go ahead and cover the rest of the gappers on our watch list. There's nothing crazy. We have DWAC. Now, is there any reason why we're moving up? Digital acquisition shares are trading higher following an announcement the company will merge with Trump Media and Technology Group. So they're merging. That's good. What I'm not a fan of is this really high wick moved up and then immediately just get rejected. And we just IPO'd, so we actually did crack the all-time high there during pre-market. And it's just kind of stagnant, which is not what I want to see. So this is just, we don't have much market data for us to go play on. I would like to see some kind of a reversal pattern, maybe a double bottom, before you even look to get into this play. Watch list for today, I'm watching HX, NXTP, and JRJC. I got two for you, Safe and Neuro. Good morning, NRXP. Yeah, we are watching that on for today. I mean, we might have a downtrend that we have to break in here. Break this downtrend. We might be forming a descending triangle, which is not what we want to see. Has an 80-20% chance to break to the downside. Or we could break the downtrend if we see anything can happen here. So I wouldn't really try to anticipate this. PROG, what's going on with PROG? Is it moving? Not really moving. I still think PROG has more room to the upside. Decreasing volume today. I would like to see a little bit more, maybe a double bottom, not break 267. It might be a good time to add onto your position if you are looking to catch the move higher. Because we have really nice decreasing volume here. Again, the same thing could have happened. We have increasing volume for 2 days, decreasing volume for 2 days. Increased volume, decreasing volume. So if we can see an increase in volume with a pivot low for PROG, we might be able to see another rip to the upside that we are here. But again, also after the second run, buyers usually start to lose steam. So the first run pullback, second run pullback. So we might see buyers start to give out just a little bit more here. But I overall think PROG has a lot of room to the upside. And we have now let's go ahead and cover. We got JRJC. Have we covered that already? I don't think we have. Nice cup with the handle. Immediately we brought it down by this and immediately met with buyers. So I would, if we see a washout here, if it does stay stagnant for the next 25 minutes, I would like to see a washout maybe down to 869, 870, maybe even to 860 for the move higher for JRJC. Now, China Finance Online shares resume trading. I don't really see too many news. Let's go ahead and see. Yeah, no, I don't see much news on it, so I'm not really going to trade it just because there's no news and there's no credible reason for us to be watching it. DWAC, again, we've covered that. We have NUROs, that gapping down. I'm not a huge fan of it, and we had a very light volume yesterday, so right now it's not something I want to keep on watch. Good morning, Yasmin and Just Grim. How are you guys doing? How's everyone doing in chat? Guys, so what happened to Bitcoin's back below the previous high? Oh, no, we're back above it, actually. We came back and successfully retested it. I want to see us stay above that yesterday's high. I don't want to see us break or the previous all-time high for Bitcoin. We did break below it, but I want to see us close above it. You like JOBY? JOBY, very choppy pre-market. I wouldn't be trading it. We have a gap to fill up at 12 bucks. I would like to see a double bottom. Maybe not break this previous low. And then we might be able to see a room back up to $9.50 and then potentially $10. Break 10, we have room up to 11. Driving from FLA to Ohio today. I'm mostly just listening. Awesome. I live in Ohio too. Today is earnings on SAFE. And we are coming on into the downtrend. I mean, I would want to see maybe another touch with a higher low. With the break downtrend, you might be able to get a nice play there for SAFE. METX, that has a NASDAQ compliance January 3rd to be above $1. Oof. That's a fall. That's a long way to go. That is a long way to go for METX. I'm not too sure if they're. I wonder if they're gonna make it. I don't know, because they got a triple in like 3 months, 3 or 4 months, maybe a little bit longer. And right now, the options, I'm watching AMD for the potential move lower. I want to catch this. I want to play off this momentum to the downside, break yesterday's lows. I think we have room to 2 days ago low and then potentially $13 back down to this previous high for AMD. I do think we are going to see today being a bearish. I think this is going to be the first day where we see the SPY actually. Am I muted? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Doesn't look like they can hear me on the mic. Any advice? I just found out my cousin has been cheating on me for 3 months. So lost. First, I don't know. Yeah, okay. Any advice? Move out of Alabama. Good morning. Any thoughts on Sun W. We have, we might have a downtrend that we're gonna break here, but I mean, it's nothing crazy. Maybe very short term. I can. Awesome. So we're still okay. We're still good. I have a short-term reversal. May break the downtrend. We room up to 675 and then potentially $7 for SUNW. But we're gonna go ahead and look back at AMD. Again, I want to play off this momentum to the downside. We're kind of just stagnant. I'm not a huge fan of it whatsoever. I mean, we got buyers try to push it out of this consolidation zone, and then immediately we're met with sellers. So, and same for your sellers try to bring it down and met with buyers. So if we can hit yesterday's lows, again, that's why I have this price target so close, because I don't want to get caught when the buyers to bring it higher. So again, you're going to take some of your profits out at 2 days ago low, and then if it continues to come down, then we're going to take our profits at the previous high. You live in the Canton area. I'm not too sure where that is. We have XTZ. Can't find the symbol, so we're going to go back to... Now I'm also watching AMC. I kind of like this potential head and shoulders formation here. And on the hourly, I would like to take an entry below yesterday's lows. Below yesterday's lows, we have room, I think, down to around 39.50, and then room to 38 for AMC. Yes, there's a lot of puts. I'm looking for puts today. Let's actually go look at the SPY. SPY getting some bearish reaction. I think we're in this rising wedge. I mean, we had increasing volume with small spread. What I don't like is that when the sellers pushed down, we're immediately bought with buyers. About an hour south of Cleveland. Okay. I live more like 45 minutes north of Cincinnati. So, and again, I think today's going to be the first day we just have the volume has just been rounding off, and we've just been gapping up. The SPY's just not been looking. It's not been it. What do I think of DNN today? Decreasing volume to the upside, which is I'm not a fan of that. We found a resistance on 2. Might have a slight pullback. Nothing screaming bullish, nothing screaming bearish. I'm not a huge fan of that decreasing volume, so I would have that's a warning bell for a potential reversal or a pullback. Now I'm looking at crowd also for today. Break over again, break under yesterday's lows and 2 days ago lows. I think we have room down to 274 and then potentially 270 today for crowd. And I also have SE. SE break over yesterday's lows. We have room down to 350 and then 344. So I am looking for all of these stocks for puts today. We're going to see what happens. I mean, the SPY might be bullish, so all these might be bullish, and then that wraps it all up. Got my account back, but can only trade with sense today. Oh no, that's unfortunate. But tomorrow you should be all set, ready to go. NRXP, Hex, Prog, nothing. Let's see how SESN is doing. I mean, SESN, if we break over that 140, 148 level, we have room up to 155, 160. Break over 160. We're coming all the way up to 200, or not 200, $2 to fill the gap, 210 to fill the gap. Thank you guys for the likes on TikTok. What are you watching today? Right now, I'm watching SESN, and I'm also watching HX, NXDP, DWAC. And for options today, I'm watching AMD, AMC, Crowd, and SE, all for puts. AITX is a very small penny stock. Man, it moves a lot, and it can move a lot. So I'm not too sure. We had increasing volume yesterday, larger spread, might be a bearish engulfing candle. It's not the best bearish engulfing candle, but I do think we have room lower. I mean, we do have increasing volume on this really long wick to the downside, so we might see a bullish reaction off there. And assistant received 25 unit order from a leading attractions industry operator. It's okay, I'm driving. Can't invest while driving. Hey, I mean, Teslas, you might be able to set that bitch on autopilot and you're going. What do you think about ITP? No news, but I believe I've been eyeballing it for a while. Bottom out and has a history of running. Been seeing a lot of volume in the past few days. Let's take a peek at it. ITP. We have been getting some momentum lately. I don't like to see this decreasing volume. I'm glad that we filled that gap, though. I mean, we might be in a falling wedge. I mean, we're in a falling wedge. I want to see increasing volume start to take this step and pump this up. I mean, break out of the falling wedge successfully with increasing volume. We have room up to 41, 42. Room up to 45, and potentially 50 cents for ITP. C News. Oh, for AITX. It was moving up. Yes. Revenue increases over 4,000% or 400% over same period year over year. SEC feeling. So that's pretty good. That's very good, actually. Where could this go? I mean, I want to see a higher low here. I want to see it pull back, decreasing volume, maybe bounce off as long as we don't break this previous low of 25 or 2 cents, or 2.4 cents, then I think we're bullish on AITX. Again, AMD is moving, but again, I'm only taking if we do break below. AMC staying stagnant. Want to see it crack yesterday's low. Crowd kind of rounding off. SE rounding off, kind of coming down. So this is a bearish, not really a bearish engulfing candle. I wish we would have taken over that high, but it's all good. I do want to play off this momentum, though. People are just selling off, and we kind of stayed down there with a little bit of bullish reaction here. Where do you think we'll see ARK over the next week? Hard to say. I mean, over the next week, we do have a gap to fill at 117. We do have decreasing volume yesterday. We might have a decreasing volume pullback to fill that gap, and then potentially a move higher back up to those highs of 120.60, and then potentially 122.50. Crypto mining fleets for BTC. Crypto mining fleets for BTC and like, what do you mean crypto mining fleets? Like, are people coming after like the mining, like people mining, or like there are like fleets of people jumping to start mining? Not a fan of TMC at the moment. As long as you don't break 336, I think we could be bullish. Then we have PBTS. Want to see a double bottom. As long as we don't break that $95 level, I'm bullish. You know, nice double bottom, break that $1 level, room back up to 110, 113, potentially 135 in the longer term. Sorry. We have TMTG. Can't find that stock. And DWAC is the next meme stock. Okay, why is it in the next meme stock? Is it shorted? What's going on? DWAC. DWAC. Can't find it. Oh, the merger. Yeah, I don't think a merger is gonna bring it to the next meme stock. I think it's gonna take a little bit more than that. I can't even find it on FinViz, so that's not a good sign. Crypto mining fleet was okay for EBTS. But I'm not yeah, here we go. Fleets in Hong Kong. Yeah, so I think this is gonna be a good one to watch for BBTS. We have SGOC. SGOC right up, it's kind of right when it closed, it ripped up almost $1, almost 12%. Start pulling back. Oh, was that right at market open? Yeah, right at or market close. Been stagnant. We might see some bullish reaction if we break over that 730 level. We have room up to 775 today for SGOC. Now HX just getting some more parabolic moves here. I mean, room over yesterday's high. And we already over yesterday's high. We're at 25, 26. I mean, break over 26. We have room up to 30. Break over 26. We have room up to 30 for HX. And break over 30. Room to 35. Fill the gap. Break over 35. We have room to 40 for HX. So that's definitely what we're going to be watching. We also have NXTP. Cole, any thoughts on Wish for a swing trade? Let's go ahead and look at Wish. Wish for swing trade. Are you thinking of going long, shorting? I'm assuming we're going long just because we've gotten this momentum. Might have a potential flag forming. We do have a gap fill at 933, so that's a good price target. We also have a price target of 771. Excuse me. I think it could be a nice swing trade. I mean, we have that increasing volume run. I would wait for a stronger pullback on the daily, just because your entry would have been on this doji candle and this kind of pivot low, made a new high, would have been around 516, 520. So you don't really want to chase it now, just because we're also seeing that higher wick. So I do expect a pullback. It might not happen today, but we might see it over the next few days. And I mean, unless you have a trade plan and you want to catch it depends how you want to swing trade it. If you want to catch it and then move higher, but like my definition of swing trade might be a little bit different than your definition of a swing trade. I'm waiting for the 50 to break the 50 moving averages. I like Wish as well for the possible moving average squeeze. I need to get some moving averages on here. What am I doing? Am I right? We don't want the exponential. Okay, like for some reason I can't find it at all. There's moving average exponential. Here, oh. Can you guys find, I don't know how to put moving averages on there. I can find the exponential. What? All right, I'll do that later. I'll figure that out. Something's going on. I can't even type right now. CEI, bruh. CEI is gapping down 5%. Should have sold at the top. That's why I don't like meme stocks or holding, swing trading meme stocks. It's unfortunate. But it happens. It happens. So we have HOFE. Broke the downtrend retest, and we're just getting dumped. I don't like this stock already just because buyers aren't looking to take it higher. So we have FAMI, North America expansion. Unit secured customer sales order for mushrooms, no terms disclosed. Okay, we might get some action over the next few days. This might be a good potential trade because you're risking below this previous low, below 30 cents. So you're risking 30 cents here. That's around 10%. And then you have room back up to 40, then potentially 45. So I think this could be a good swing trade if you planned it right. We have GoPro. I am still swinging GoPro. I think still break the downtrend, room back up to 10. 10 is going to be the first price target. And I might scale out of my position at 10. Wish, as long as we do not break the 20 EMA, I think we can squeeze. Yep. Example. Okay. Look at AMD to pull back to cup and a handle coming on the daily for AMD. Yeah, I mean, we could see a cup and handle. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking we could see a cup and handle. You want to see it come back to 112? That's exactly what I'm looking at. I'm looking at AMD for the potential put. Break over yesterday's lows, break to 114, potentially down to 113. So I am looking at AMD puts for today. And then, yeah, 100% we might be able to see that cup and handle kind of push back. We did see the cup and handle. We would want to see it stay above. Whoops, what's going on? We would want to see it stay above around 108 for the cup and handle. Ideally, stay above these previous highs. Yeah, 108. Thoughts on NXPT? Dumping, gapping up for trading higher if the company announced Q2 earnings. We might be able to see some bullish movement. I hate how all these red lines, even though this is on the daily chart. That's strange. I see the squeeze indicator chart draws. Like, how to use it? I love it for momentum. Sorry, I'm at NXTP. Yep, I'm on NXTP. Yep. I don't like these long wicks. We have decreasing volume, and we had a lot of moving here, so I'm not a huge fan. BTC at the end of the at 100K before the end of the year. No idea. No one knows. Have a trade plan if you're looking to trade it. If you're looking to invest, just buy and hold. I'm sure if you buy at the top for Bitcoin this year. Settings and remove rollover lines. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. We have around 50 seconds left till market open. Again, we are watching HX, NXTP, DWAC, and JOBY and PBTS for today for our gappers. And then we are also watching AMD. Oh, we do have a Duo, DWAC, and DUO. What's going on with DUO? Moving up. Sets a price target of 91. Morgan Stanley sets a price target of 91 cents. So I'm not too sure why it's moving up. It's not really, I don't see much news, but I'm not going to look to touch it just because of that price target of 91 cents for DUO. Here we go. Markets live. BRQS. It's okay not to make a trade right out of the gate. We don't have to rush anything. Moving up, these are very small penny stocks. I'm not a huge fan of those kind. So I'm watching for AMD below. Yep, yesterday's low at 1539. AMC below yesterday's low. Yeah, so I'm watching a lot of things right now. HX is probably one of the stocks I want to watch. I want to see a nice, here's that washout, maybe down to perfect washout down to 2137. That would have been a great trade. Then we have, yeah, that would have been, you're up $1 a share now for SESN. It looks like it's coming back. Yep. That washout is not, it's a scalping strategy. So I'm already not liking this pullback. People are taking their profits. I think I see support down at 1737 or 1730. Why isn't my halt indicator working? That's strange. We have SESN. Not liking that. Not liking that. We also have over 350, room to $15 for a unit. Let's see what Josh is seeing here. Over 1350. I mean, yeah, room to. Yeah, I think we do have room to 15. That's a perfect gap to fill. We also have a gap all the way up at 1950. So I am watching unit here too as well. We'll see what happens here. What is HX doing? Yep, it's just dumping. Not a fan of it at all right now. Hyperinflation, high interest rates, stocks market's going to crash soon. Yes, I think so as well. I think so as well. It's just a matter of time. I mean, if we see high volume, this candle start to close with a smaller spread, expect a short-term reversal here. But that volume's just not the same. So I'm not going to be looking to catch any trades right now on HX. In XTP, no trades, not looking for it. Again, right now I'm just kind of waiting it out. I like how we have increasing volume. DWAC is actually looking very good. Merger with Trump Media Technology. I would like to see somewhat of a pullback here. I think we have room back up to $15 and then potentially 16 for DWAC. This is the stock that didn't have a lot of market data. I'm going to delete JOBY just because I want to clean up my watch list just a little bit more. I'm also going to delete PBTS. Just from the watch stocks that I'm watching for today, I might look to jump into it. And UNIT break over that 350 level, room to 15. We have AMD. AMD's pumping. So again, those puts we'll see what happens. AMC again, we're not in any trades yet. AMC got rejected. I do want to see AMC below yesterday's low. So AMC is a good one to watch today since I like that really high wick. We have crowds kind of pumping. Everything's pumping right now. We have SE pumping. Again, well, I wonder what the SPY is doing. The SPY is moved up and then just kind of dumped. Nice washout. So we got to wait to see what the market wants to do. Nice red to green move, but broke over and got rejected. Nice double bottom during pre-market, move higher. HX is dumping. HX is dumping. Not a fan of that at all. If we break below 1443, I mean, we have room all the way back down to 10. I'm not a fan of that, but And again, break 1730, room down to 1440. We might be able to catch a bounce off HX. So let's see if we can catch something here on the 5-minute. There's a nice bounce off this support level, very light volume. SCSN, really high volume. I want to see this start to make a double bottom and then reverse here. Because if we break over that 148 level, we have room to 116 to potentially $2. I think I'm assuming you tried to type SOFI. SOFI pumped right out of the gate, decreasing volume now. That's what we want to see. The VWAP is right up next to it. We might decreasing volume pullback. SOFI is we do have room. It looks like we could be potentially flagging. I don't like this doji, really high volume on this doji candle. So you gotta see. You gotta play your trades right. So we could have a continuation move here as long as we don't break that previous low. NXTP seems like it's moving. Yeah, it's slowly moving here. This could be a slow mover. We do have increasing volume on a doji candle with a high wick, so expect a reversal. If we do, I would expect got a little win on TLRA calls. That's what we like to hear. That is what we like to hear. Then we have DWAC is going to be one that I'm watching. I want to see a pullback down to 350, and then potential. Yeah, or maybe a little bit more. I want to see a nice. Maybe we could see a 3-bar play here on the 5-minute. I like this decreasing volume pullback. So I'm gonna wait for a little bit more of a pullback on the 5-minute. I'm trying to move away from using the 1-minute because I was just getting burned too many times. HUDI is halted. HUDI is halted. Oops. Halted to the upside. Pre-market. So I don't see any news. Now, I'm not going to take it just because of that no news. But if you wanted to take it, we're on price discovery as well. But I'm not going to take it. We have below average volume, or below the volume from previous. Will this show me the percent? Why isn't it showing me percent? It's not showing me percent. That's weird. But I'm not a fan. Yeah. So I'd watch out. Just because we don't have any company news. Did you say reversal in NXTP? We have that really high volume, that wick. Who has the link for Cole's live? It should be in the chat. Just started to update the stream. Oh, you can't hear me. Yeah, so in XTP, we are seeing something just moving up. I'm not a huge fan of this kind of price action moving sideways. Really, this upward channel with no swing highs or swing lows. It's just candles. I'm not really a fan of that. I would like to see the market pick a direction, like move up, and I want to see it kind of not slowly grind like that for NXTP. We have HX, nice bounce off 1730. Really nice bounce here. Does it mean it's good if it's halted an uptrend? Yes. If it's halted to the upside, usually there's a halt strategy out of it. You would place a limit order right above the halt level. Usually gaps up, comes down, fills you, and then you can continue to catch the move higher. So, yeah, that just means that there's too much volatility in the market, and the buyers wanted to take it up. Now, if SESN is dumping here. I want to see a potential reversal pattern here. I want to see maybe inverse head and shoulders because we are getting that movement. I want to see a break over 135 right here. I'm not a huge fan. Is it? Do you use Ziga Pro? No, I do not. I use Alpha Day Trading. Hex. Hex looks like it's dumping. We broke that previous low. I'm not a huge fan of it at all right now. Not a huge fan of it at all. We have NXTP moving up slowly. Not a DWAC. This pullback is just kind of AMD's ripping. AMC as well. SE as well. And everything's off to the races right now. So is NIO. Yeah, NIO is as well. Man. Everything's kind of spiking today. I like to see it. I like to see it. Nice downtrend break. NEON. Do I think it's a buy? Let's see. I wouldn't want to catch a falling knife because we did break that previous low. We have a gap to fill at $7, so I'll wait till we come back and fill the gap at $7 and look for a reversal and then a potential buy. Might be rounding off, push it higher. I mean, again, I thought to me the market was looking bearish, but that's why I had it. That's why I didn't take I don't take trades right out of the gate for trying to guess where the market's going to move. Again, we're just sitting on our hands. We haven't made a single trade yet, which is okay. We don't have to. I'm not a fan of DWAC. Got pulled up and just immediately reversed. So we're on the 15 minute, so it is a little bit more valid to have the first candle like that, but not a fan of it right now. Neo, December 18th is Neo Day. Ooh, I might actually look to get some calls there. I missed my entry though, which is unfortunate. Today's it's absolutely ripping. We had a nice flag. We break over yesterday's high at 40.90. I mean, we could easily rip the upside. RSI is pretty high. I want to see a bigger pullback before the NIO. So I am going to add NIO because that's good to know that NIO last on when they had Neo Day back in January of this year. I made a good amount of money off that. It's not coming through to me. And HX is getting that reversal. I want to see a nice I want to see a double bottom for HX. Maybe not a double bottom. I want to see it pull back. Maybe a slight inverse head and shoulders pattern, break above the 9 EMA, and then maybe we'll be able to catch a move higher. And I think this is just profit taking from the previous day. I mean, we're coming back, filled the gap from where we closed. Now I want to see us kind of start to continue higher. But I'm not a huge fan of how we broke that low. Stopping a lot of traders out there. We have really high volume on that candle. This could be a good sign of a reversal. Right now your stop loss would be low. That previous low of 16.84. You're risking around $1 a share here. There's that increase in volume. Closed above the 9 EMA. I want to see a slight pullback and a retest of around 1767 here. because I like these long wicks to the downside. I like this decreasing volume pullback. I might go in with around 20 shares just to dabble in it with a starter position. Risk is below a day. Might have anticipated the pullback a little bit, but it's okay. And I'm going to add into my position as it continues to pump up. For HX, decreasing volume, but we're still moving. I want to see us close above the 90 EMA, but we absolutely just got dumped there. Yep. I'm only risking around 20 bucks on this trade, nothing crazy. And that increasing in volume. So new low a day, I will cut my losses. And I think I did anticipate it just a little bit too much. I don't buy sellers are just absolutely ripping. There it is, I'm out. Nothing crazy. That's why it started with a quarter of my position. Dude, time broke back over $1. Let's go and look at TYME. Going on back above $1. There it is. Back above $1. We want to see a lot of volume start to pop in. Broke above. That's good. We got rejected. There it is. There it is. Awesome, awesome. Room to 114 and then $2 or 120. We have AMD again. AMD's and AMC. Everything's kind of moving up. SE, HX. Again, HX. Now I think we have room down to around $14, $14.50. So I'm not going to be touching HX until $14.50. People are going to be so mad when it goes up. I know, man. Hey, people come after you. Joey, I see in your comments, people come after you. You just got to, you block them out perfectly. And they are going to be mad. Yeah, we might have a double bottom potentially. And please type reply. Okay. Nice double bottom, decreasing volume here. I do want to see a double bottom. I want to see it pull back to around 217 here. If we can see a high volume on a doji candle, that would be ideal. Looks like we are breaking a little bit before, and I didn't want to anticipate how I did with HX. But yeah, we're moving now. Engulfing candle. Decreasing volume. I would want to see increase in volume here. We're having some slight increase. Be careful, though. We have decreasing volume. Be careful. We want that volume to confirm this price action. I'm flying you to Vegas with me. Perfect. Let's go to Vegas. That'd be awesome. Increasing volume now. What's happened? We have larger spreads. If you were able to catch that trade, well done, well done. Catch around 50 cents a share here if you were able to catch the bottom of it. Now we have that increasing in volume. Oh, my phone is at 20%. I gotta plug it in. Gotta put it on the chart. And okay, boom, we're chilling now. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Guys, if you want to see my screen, come over to YouTube. OCGN very close to approval, the 26. OCGN up around 0.5% today. AMD's kind of rounding off now. AMD's rounding off. If we do break these lows, expect it to come even lower. AMC, very, very oversold. Or overbought, excuse me. Don't like these high wicks to the upside. We're just getting rejected off this level. I might actually take a potential put here. If we do get rejected off this one more time with high volume. I'm looking at today's strike. Puts at 41. Let's see if we get rejected here. Let's see if we get rejected. Very light volume, so I think we will. We most likely will. So let's see what happens here. Again, stops would be a high a day. I think we have room back down to around 41.18. Now I want to see high volume, small, very low spread. High volume, low spread. High volume, low spread. I'm not a fan of it right now. I want to see a bigger pullback than this. I'm not going to anticipate it how I did with HX. I want to see a nice solid confirmation here. Just getting rejected off that. We're overbought. Overbought 100%. Now we have decreasing volume. No pullback. Maybe we might see a double top off 41.68. Off yesterday's highs, we might see a double top for the move lower. I think that's exactly what happened with AMD. No, I'm wrong. We might see a double top there as well, potentially. So we're looking at AMC at the moment. Increasing volume and we're kind of just moving up. There's the high day break, and those puts are off the table at the moment. And we cracked yesterday's high as well. AMC's pumping. Now let's go over to AMD. Overbought. For AMD, we're making higher highs. We have some RSI divergence here. So we might be able to see a potential move lower. Crowd strike. SE. So HX, again, I'm not touching this till around 15 to 14.50. In XTP. Dumping, I wouldn't be touching this until around, if we see a reversal at 260, maybe I wouldn't be touching it down to like 250. DWAC broke the downtrend and just started ripping. So if you're still in that, that's a great trade. Unit over 1350. We have room up to 15. Stella. My dog's dreaming. You guys heard that? OCGN. AMD might have seen a double top. Could be a false breakout to the upside. Don't blame it on the dog. Oh man, you caught me red-handed. Oh man, AMD's ripping too. Let's see what happens. I mean, if we get rejected off high volume back up into this area, then I might be looking to get some puts for the move lower. Again, stops would be a high a day. Crowd. Break over the low. We're going to see a lot of volume pop in. We're going to see it move lower. SE's flagging. SESN is just kind of dumping here. I mean, it's not what we want to see, but we have very light volume. Maybe fill the gap and then potentially move higher. Maybe a nice double bottom. SESN might have room to move higher. There's that bullish. Let's see if we have a nice clean double bottom. We have a nice double bottom break of 132. I think I'm going to, or 133. I think I'm going to add into my position just one more contract. I'm buying the December 17th calls, 57 days till expiration. I'm buying the $1 call. Get them rejected. We want to see buyers start to step in. Doesn't look like they want to do it just yet. It might pop here. Looking for it to pop. Big seller, big seller. Let's see if he starts getting taken out at 133. 294, 337. He's adding to his position. 396, 369. Man, he's adding to it. Watch this. Watch level 2 start to get taken out. If he starts to get taken out, we know we're going to see it break 133. But it doesn't. It gets rejected. 519, 559. And he's just looking to sell, sell, sell. He's at 559. Let's see him start to get taken out. And he's not. Let's see it. If we break that 133 level, I mean, TWAC, I can look at it in a sec. Complete dump, pump and dump on GJRJC. Look at it in a sec. Come on. No, I'm gonna leave it. Oh yeah, pump, dump. Trying to. Yeah, complete pump and dump. Then we have TWAC. It's not loading for some reason. DWAC. DWAC is our top stock to watch. I like this decreasing volume pullback. Stops are below the low, actually. Oh, I missed my entry. Literally, if I was on DWAC for another 5 seconds, I would have been able to capitalize on this. Room to 1550 and then potentially $16 here. Halt level is at 1570 right now at the moment. Decreasing volume, not a huge fan of that right now. Bitcoin's back below the previous high. Not a fan. Average in here. Stops below this low. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that volume. That's why I'm only adding in with such a small size right now. So I want to see the buyers start to, because it looks like we're just starting to get up and get rejected. I thought we might have been able to see a potential inverted hammer here, but I want to see that confirmation off the 9 EMA here. Break 457. I might add into it a little bit more. Might have a nice 3-bar play here. I want to see the pop here. I want to see that increase in volume now start to Keep pumping, keep pumping. I know you want to. I might have bought it at the high there. That was my fault, but shouldn't have done that. My stop's still below there, below the low. I like this increase in volume. I want to see it break this previous high. Come on, break. I know you want to. There it is. Break was 60. Going to sell 20 here. Oh, sell 20 here. Cap. Move my stops to break even now. Don't let this a winning trade lose against me. Doesn't look like the wants to keep going. I know it wants to keep going. We're getting that. We're not continuing to pump, so I am going to sell another 20 here, just in case I'm not a fan of that. I might be able to get in on it later. Okay, now it's starting to move. Oh no, it's not. We're just now starting to get rejected higher amount. I don't like that high volume with low spread amount. There's $21, 21 on there. Nothing crazy. There it is. There it is. Green is green. Yep. Green is green. I mean, I didn't even use $1,000 in capital, so I mean, 2%. That's pretty good for a trade. Not a fan of that wick though. You crypto at all? Yeah, I do crypto, but I don't trade crypto. Why would I trade? Just don't trade crypto. But I invest in crypto. I love crypto. SESN broke 30. Didn't want to break that 133 level. GRPO, nothing. Go and look at AMD. AMD's ripping. I mean, might have a nice cup. So let's see what happens here. AMC still moving. Got rejected off those highs. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of any of the options plays right now. Not a fan of any of them. Increasing volume on the doji candle. Might have room lower for SQ. Broke that low, previous high. This is your stop would be above. Look for the crack of VWAP. I mean, we cracked VWAP and immediately got brought back up. Yeah, I wouldn't be touching HX right now. Not at all. An XTP. We had a nice, I guess you could say a higher low. Above the moving averages now. Next price target is at 274. HX possible squeeze like yesterday. What do you mean? Yesterday did it bump? Okay. Pump down, and then squeezed up. Okay. I could see it. Yeah, we're definitely keep HX on watch for the potential double bottom off. Started to rip around 11. Yeah, we're definitely gonna watch HX. Maybe catch the move higher. Sorry, 12:30. Oh, yeah. So ripped. Yeah, started. I mean, was there a news release then? Can't really see the time, but AMD is ripping right now. Ripping. Could have been nice cup and handle, but it didn't break it. Might want to see. We might have a better pullback. AMC, nice double top. Not a fan of anything right now. The only trade we made was HX. No, not HX. The only trade was in DWAC. I'm glad I took my profits as well. Up at the top, back at break even, we would have been losing down on a trade. Downtrend break on Duo. Yeah, we might have a downtrend break. Let's look for a double bottom here. Did they have news? I'm not a huge fan of it just because the price target's up at 91. I mean, you might be able to catch maybe back up to VWAP for 8%, potentially. We're also looking at SJOC. Cannot find the symbol. We have WEI. What's going on with WEI? WEI is moving. No, okay, that's a while ago. I don't see much. I don't see much news. I'm gonna stick away from it. We have SQ. Let's look at SQ. SQ's kind of moving. Watch for that. We have a nice triple top here. Might see another double top. Gosh, seeing unit. Oh, nice. Unit's doing really well. Getting rejected, getting rejected. We might see SQ start to round off today. We have where is my unit? Let's go and look at unit here. It's gone in again. We're just kind of moving up. That's what I like. We're just kind of ripping. Want to see a retest though. I want to see it come back and retest potentially of 360, maybe even 350. But we're just ripping. Alpha hot size one this week. Unit over 3. Oh yeah, 3. It broke 350. That's what we were looking for. That's exactly what we're looking for. Over 350, room to $15 here for UNIT. Thank you for the follow. Did you see that CRU is about to launch to crypto market cap, currently 1 cent on Unext? That could be a potentially really good opportunity. Again, I'm not a huge fan. I don't jump into crypto or trade crypto. Like I don't swing trade it. All I do is invest in crypto. And I would have to do a little bit more research on it before I actually jump into it. But that's good to know. But for CRU, because that could be a potential very good buy. Here's the dump. You're risking below 350 right now. Dude, the float is 30 million, so it's a medium float. SESN broke over that 34. Nice, maybe inverse head and shoulders pattern here. Decreasing volume pullback. 15 seconds left. I want to see this kind of close. Yeah, it is setting up for a possible reversal. Let's see if we can get that reversal going. Best long term or crypto or trade anything? I only invest long term. Thank you guys. Thank you for the likes. Good morning, J-Dub. How are you doing? Good morning, good morning. Yep, looking for a potential reversal on SESN. Yeah, I trade equities. Yeah, I trade stocks, but I don't trade crypto. Oh, do you swing or day? Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, I swing trade and day trade. It really depends on what I'm feeling and what I see the market's doing. We have PayPal. Dropped. Business top 5 stocks. A mega deal for Pinterest. SESN, did it break? Interest now be interest would be now anticipating or waiting at the higher for SESN. So yeah. Just gonna average in. I have 5 contracts. Which are you more accurate at? They're about the same. I mean, they're pretty much the same. They're the same thing. There's longer time frames. Um, swing trading, I've been pretty accurate. I'm starting to get into swing trading because I don't have too much of a reliable database to really choose from. So right now, I would say day trading, I'm probably more accurate at than swing trading, but swing trading still going good. I'm still profitable with swing trading. SNDL up 8%. At swing, do you look at all the way from the 3 hour to 1 hour for swing trading? I usually look at 15 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily charts. And then I also have 1 minute and 5 minute charts for swing trading. So I look at everything. You have DraftKings. Did it pick a direction? No, I'm waiting for DKNG to pick a direction out of this consolidation, either up, room up to 55, or break lower, room to 40, 45, and then 42. Coinbase. Is Coinbase now dumping? Coinbase below yesterday's low. I mean, we have room back down to around 297 and then potentially 288 for coin. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. We have SESN. I want to see a potential reversal here. Don't want to see it crack 129. GoPro, nothing. HX, what's going on with HX? Could we see a reversal? If we see this high volume start to close with this doji, it might be a good potential opportunity to catch for the move for the ride higher. DWAC. It halts the upside again. JRJC. Damn. Unit back above. Back above. There's a nice retest out. Too bad I wasn't paying attention and jump in. I wouldn't be looking to take the halt strategy. Just because last time we came up into this area, big pump and dump. So I'm not looking to catch this halt. Is NXTP? Yeah, nice head and shoulders play. It's reversing now. Break over VWAP, room to those highs. And then break the downtrend. NXTP could move. Yeah, and AMD is ripping right now. I wish I could short it. That would be the way. That would be the way. That'd be risky, though. That would be risky. AMC's kind of flagging. Looks like it's breaking out with increasing volume. We want to see this candle close pretty high. We don't want to see this have a long wick. But it looks like we could. If we see another long wick, we might be seeing a potential selling climax. Let's see what happens here. Nice break of the downtrend. Units. I want to see a pullback down to 350. Before I even consider, we might have a market maker move here. We break the previous high, not by much, come down, pull back, fake move to the downside before you rip. That happens so much. HX looking like a possible reversal here. Look for HX to maybe find resistance and then pull back to around maybe 1650. Pull back to 1650, we might be able to see HX back up to around 18, back to VWAP potentially. I like this potential reversal here. Too soon on HX, in your opinion? I think it very well could be. It's not the best setup, I mean, at all. We're not getting any really confirmation. Might just be like slowly moving up. I want to see a nicer reversal here on the 5 minute and 1 minute. DWAC might be forming a double top if we don't break. Unit want to see a stronger pullback. This stock has the tendency to fake HX. Yeah, I could easily see that. And there's that bigger pullback. Still very light volume. I want to see a nice double bottom. Thank you for the follow. Might have a potential downtrend on the play. I mean, it could be a downtrend or it could be the neckline for a potential inverse head and shoulders pattern. Shoulder, head, and then another shoulder potentially. Do a measured move. Very high price target would be VWAP. Price target VWAP, and then potentially if we do get the reversal pop over VWAP with some strong volume, we could easily see this pop back up to 20 over these highs. Break over 21, 28. I mean, really, we have room back up to 24 and then potentially retesting those highs. And I think it's possible. Okay, potential. I think we're starting to get into that zone. We have a pivot low now. Pivot low. I want to see some confirmation here. I'm not a fan of these long wicks to the upside though, with really light volume. Stops are below. You're risking around 50 cents here. Light volume on this pull, on this move higher. SDSN back at 128. I mean, we're just kind of moving down slowly, but we're not. I think we could see it. I want to see it start to hold 125 here. For SCSN. Unit still at 1365. DWAC looks like we might start to reverse here potentially. Unit is pretty good. I mean, holding this low, holding this high. I want to see a pullback down to 350 on decreasing volume. This is the pullback that we wanted to see for HX. Here we go. We're starting to get that increase in volume now. I think this could be it. I'm going to go ahead and go in with 20 shares. Stops are below this low, or below this low. Risking around 60 cents. I like this increase in volume. I want to get confirmation. We're above the moving average now. I want to see it come back and retest. So I really do not want to add on to a trade that's going to get rejected again. I really want to get confirmation of a reversal. Up around now 20 cents a share. We break with that increase in volume and continue, but I don't like how we have an increase in volume with around the same spread, if not a little smaller. Yeah. Decreasing volume though. Decreasing volume. Still, it's very small volume. Get rejected. I want it to hold. I want it to hold 1550. Got to pick a direction here soon. I think if we close above the 9 EMA, and if we break below this low again, out of this triangle pattern, I mean, I guess it might be considered a symmetrical triangle. But if we do close above the 9 EMAs, my stop is going to be right below that, because if we do break that, we're going to break out of the trend line. And I think a lot of people are going to move it, or traders are going to sell it. It's going to move pretty quick. Thank you guys. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follow. Below 16 bucks. I'm gonna set 590 just because 16 is a natural support. Plus the trend line. I want to see, it needs to pick a direction here. Oh man, I didn't want to delete that actually. But I think I'm gonna I want us to hold this level, and we're getting that increase in volume here. I'm just gonna get out of this play. Support back down at low a day. See a nice double bottom here. We could see a bigger reversal. SESN starting to get some movement. Want to see us not break below 127 today. Volume is still above the average volume. I mean, we could potentially have a bullish pennant. I'm not a huge fan of pennants. It has to make a move here very soon. I'm not really getting any indication. If we can see a high volume on a doji candle on the 5-minute, that would give me a good indication. And it seems like HX is just not popping in. Doesn't want to move. It might be getting ready to squeeze though. I need a DWAC to pull back 10 so you can buy more. Yeah, DWAC. There's that price target over that 13. Room to 16. Was that the price target? No, I think that was a unit. Yeah, but I mean, reaffirm now. I think we can hold this level. We're back up to 1735 for DWAC. Give me a sec, guys. Got a little too hot with that. Alrighty. Yeah, nice pop in volume. Okay. Yes, sir. Javen, how you doing? Is that the Javen I know? We want to see HX start to pop in volume here. There's the uh-oh. Yes, it is. How you doing? How have you been? Might look like crack this trend line. He living and chilling. Hey, same here, same here. Trading some stocks. That's all it is. All day, every day. I love it. Here's his pop. See a pullback down to 31. Spreads are 8 cents. We're gonna take a stab at this trade. Stops are below these lows. Oh, I don't have any drinks. I want to put my stop in place first. Alrighty, here we go. Possible cup and handle. Break over 150 or 650. I think we have room back up to 17 bucks potentially here, right here. Want to see a decreasing volume pullback with a bounce off 9 EMA. Maybe I can average in with another 20 shares somewhere in here around 630. But I want to see the correct volume to price ratio. Here we go. Want to see a nice pullback here, decreasing volume. Now we're starting to see that pop. There's that pop. Explain to people, what is this? What do you mean, what is this? I'm confused. We're trading. That's all it is. Trading live. If you guys want to come see my screen and trade with me, come over to YouTube. That's really what this TikTok Live is about. Just to bring you guys over to YouTube so you can come see my screen and trade with me. Because it's kind of hard to understand what I'm talking about if you can't see my screen. Now we're getting a pop in volume, but we're not getting that explosive action. Once you crack 1690, I'm going to move my stop to below this low of around 1609. And once we get, well, maybe if we go up to 17, my stop's coming to break even. Oops. Any swing ticker recommendation? I think GRPO has a good opportunity. I think we could see that up to 10, maybe 12 bucks today. We also have potential for SESN. SESN is moving up now. Nice reversal here. I think if we break over VWAP, room up to 136. I would like to see SESN continue to rip. for today. Break over those 148 highs. I mean, we have room back to 150. Break 155. We have room up to $2 for SESN. I believe that's what it is. Break over 160. Room up to 210 to 210. SESN, we can see and now we kind of, this is the market maker move that I was talking about. We make a high, pull back, we come up, make a new high, but not very high, and immediately pull back more hard before ripping for the rest of the day. That's what we gotta. Where was I watching that on? Made 8% on DIDI calls for swing. Woo! Use the moving average squeeze. Awesome. That's what we like to hear. Here's a nice retest. Again, if we if we break this 1675 level, my stops are going to be coming up to 1617. Nope. Profit's profit. 80% is 80%. How often can you make 80% on your ROI in a couple of days, if not overnight? So that's a great play. Not a fan of it right now. I want to see it kind of move back up. Now, for the moving average squeeze, both Josh and Casey, what moving averages do you guys use and what time frames do you guys look at? Just the daily, the 4 hour? What happened to the stream? Is it bad? Oh. It should be good, right? Yeah, it's I think it's still live. Oh, there was the dump. Very light volume though. I don't like HX at all. $20 EMA, 50 SMA, 200 SMA on the daily. Okay. I use daily chart and a squeeze between the 200 20 EMA, 50 SMA, and 50 or SMA and 200. Okay, so it's the main SMAs. It's not like the 3 SMA or like the 57 SMA. No SMAs that are like very specific to a strategy. I like it. I'll have to add those on the daily. Here's that retest of HX. Here's the retest of HX. Let's see if we can get this to pop. Increasing volume with a lower spread. Let's see if this can hold. Come on, I know you want to hold this trend line. Might be better on the bodies of nice retest. HX just dumped. I want to see it hold here. DWC is absolutely ripping today. What's going on? DWAC. I mean, where can we go? I mean, now we don't have much resistance until 20. Not at all at DWC. DWAC. And we're just cruising. That will all change here very soon. Trump bought in. Yes. Possible not reversible on to view up on SESN. 9 may squeeze. Yep, I want to see it kind of pop up, squeeze it, pop over VWAP. A lot of volume start to pop in. That would be ideal. HX getting close to my stop. I'm going to respect my stop. How much would I be losing if I waited till low a day? 26 bucks instead of 15. X, I don't know the ticker for X paying or whatever it is. Do you guys think it's worth me moving my stop down to low a day, risking another 10 bucks for the potential we'll still have potential hold 15.50. I like what you're talking about. I might move it down lower to around 45. I want to see it hold because I'm only risking more, like I think maybe $4 more than what I did. I think it's worth it. Have you made any trades today? I've made HX. I've tried to nail HX for the reversal, I think 2 other times now. This is gonna be the last time I try to nail HX reversal. If I don't hit it now, I'm gonna just give up on HX. It still could rip, but I'm just not. It's just not hidden for me. I think that's it. I think I made a trade on. I don't think I made a trade on anything else at the moment. I have made a trade on DWAC for a $21 profit. This slight move again. I caught this bull flag here. There, I'm out HX. So I'm done with HX. You're waiting for NXTP to turn around. Yeah, I mean, we could. We had a higher low. All eyes are on DWAC. And we're absolutely ripping now. I mean, it looks like we're starting to get that people are selling up in that area around 18. I want to see SESN start to reverse here. Maybe a cup and handle on Zoom. What's going on with Tesla? Tesla's at 8.99. Damn. Where's that all-time high for Tesla? At 900. If we see Tesla break 904 today, we're going to see a lot of volume stuff to pop in, I believe. I believe we're going to see some volume popping over 909 or 904 or 940 cents. We have DWAC. We're pumping. Oh, I don't know. I want to see a potential. I'm not too sure for DWAC. We have to see what's really hot popping in here. Man, HX is dumping. If we break 1443 and find resistance and not, we really have room down to potentially I'd say maybe $12. And then if break 12, I mean we have some, then we're coming down to 10 for HX. Then we're going to we check some down 46. You're in SC. What's going on with SC? Hello. Just kind of stagnant. We have a downtrend break. Potentially we could come up, retest the downtrend, nice double bottom, higher low before we break, continue higher. Oh man. If we break this low right here around 118, we have a big buyer. If he starts to get filled, we know that we're I think he's we're gonna crack even lower. Let's see what happens here. But if it breaks this low, there it is. I'm just gonna delete this off the watch list. Clean it up a little bit. UN or UNIT breaking above. We have room up to potentially 15 here for unit. Let's look at ASO. Nothing. I mean, we're just kind of stagnant now. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of it. We might have a downtrend break, might be forming a bullish pennant potentially. So, or symmetrical triangle. This can go either way still. So if we break, I mean, break to the upside, we have room up to 43.41, and then potentially or 43.85. Break to the downside, room to 43, and then potentially 42.60 for ASL. AMD ripping. Double top, nice. AMC, boom, like. SE is ripping right now. Holy DWAC, Jesus. What are you doing? Let's go ahead and see if our options plays are kind of popping out. If anything. Coinbase might be looking for a reversal here. Maybe a higher low. Might be able to call it back up to 312. Let's go and look at Coinbase on a better time frame. LOL, no. For options. Yeah. Tell me something about South Carolina. Okay, you're cruising through there. In NDM. See what's going on. Oh, I did not want to do that. AMD. There, AMD. Let's go back to, so I have Coinbase. Go flexible grid. We have in NDM. Double bottom, bullish reaction, decreasing volume, higher wicks. We have an uptrend on the play. As long as we don't break the uptrend, we might be able to see us continue to have some bullish movement here. We also have some RSI divergence though. A high here, continue to make highs. RSI is coming down though, so might see a potential small reversal, maybe back down to around 557, maybe hopefully hold 550. And HX is just giving everything back. I'm removing this from the watch list. And XTP, I'm removing that as well. Right now, I'm not a huge fan of today's gappers. Besides DWAC, kind of having a pullback now. Break over that $20 high. We have a lot of move room higher. I mean, I could see this coming up, hitting maybe 21, 22. Again, every single whole dollar is going to act as some mental resistance. Oh, God, I need to get a better chair. My chair is very easy to relax in. And you get a nice ergonomic chair. Bitcoin's dumping. Bitcoin is dumping. I mean, I kind of figured that we would drop back down. We just didn't have the volume. But let's go ahead and pump over to Bitcoin so I can show you guys something real quick for whoever has not seen. Last time we did crack the highs. Here, let's see the slides. Here's the previous high. And let's go ahead and zoom in. Oh, was this the high to the exact point? Let's go ahead and look a little bit better here. It was a little higher. High is at 19,891, 92. 19,891.99. Nope. And if we come back to last time we broke, I just moved it again. Oh well, we come up, we get rejected off of it, break it again, and then have a slight pullback. So we might have another pullback in the next few days. We could see we broke, nice pullback. We might be able to come all the way down, maybe bounce off 60. Then maybe find resistance at 65. Maybe it's all-time high to a double top. And then potentially come back a little bit more. That's before we actually break and continue higher for BTC. DWAC. Oh, I know. Looks like we are starting to form a reversal here. Increasing volume on a doji candle. This is a good sign to get out of your trades if you are long. Again, that $20 high, that was a lot of people's price target. They're gonna jump out now. Man, if I was still holding, ooh, I'd be up a lot of money. A lot of money. Break. My break here. We could continue moving. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of this doji candle with that increase in volume. That's just the first sign that we're gonna dump. Not dump, but that's the first sign for a reversal. SESN is still at 135 or 131. Oh man, that did not go down right. Oh. Man, SESN is just keep getting rejected. Not a fan if it breaks 131. What Stella? We are getting into lunchtime, so it is starting to slow down. I'm not a huge fan of anything right now at the moment. Double top on SQ. Double top on SQ. Let's look at that a little bit more. We do need to have a slight pullback here. Herman Miller. What? I'm not too sure what that means. We're having decreasing volume as we're moving up. Again, guys, get ready for a pullback. So. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream here, or not on TikTok. I'm ending the live stream. If you guys want to come over to YouTube, come over to YouTube. Herman Miller chair. Oh, okay. Herman Miller chair, large, $1,200. I see some cheaper ones here, but that's expensive. It's probably stupid nice though. No way. There's a little like retractable leg thing. Looks like there is. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that tab open so I can look at it later. Here comes that reversal from DWAC. I want to see a pullback on the 1738. Might be able to catch a bounce here. Or then maybe catch the break over 20. Break over 20, room to 21, 22, 23, 24, and then 25. Whole dollars. Just because we don't have much, again, we don't have any market resist or market data. Decreasing volume now. We're kind of rounding off. Want to pull back down to 1738. Light support though. Maybe down to between 17 and 18. I want to really see it pull back and start finding support. Took profits 1950. Woo! Those are some great profits right there. Way to go. That's way to go, way to go. If ERBB. Sorry, someone sent me a if you bought in Reddit Market Open. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and take a peek at in at 12. Oh my gosh. Way to go. Holy cow. $7 a share. What a trade. That is a great, great trade. In at, oh man. Holding. You got diamond hands. Letting trades kind of run. That's all it's about. That's hard to do. That's awesome. Oh man. Again, guys, we're starting to slow down. I mean, DWAC, yeah, again, this is what we're starting to see. I want to see a pullback back to around 1738. Always have a plan. And exit strategy. Yes. Always. Letting it run. You're at 12. I mean, it's also very tempting, especially on this fake out right here for DWAC when we broke this previous low. Man, that probably would have gotten me. I probably would have sold everything at that low. Nice catch, caught, especially if you caught right up in here. Move high, move high, move high. Bounce off the 90 EMA. My stops would have been below this low now. But I mean, you also could have gotten back on the double bottom, got rejected, started moving higher. What I wasn't a fan of, though, I mean, I don't know if you would have been able to because you have increasing in volume with a smaller spread here, so that would have been a bad sign for me to, and I probably wouldn't have been able to jump in to catch this move. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to go to the restroom real quick. And broke over those highs and got rejected for DWAC. Oh, whoops. Did I mute myself? I might have. Did not. And I did not. Awesome. Unit is still just grinding to the upside. And DWAC is just ripping. I'm not a fan how we just keep these high wicks. I'm just not a fan of it at all. So I think it is coming into lunchtime. I am gonna go get something to eat, and come back on the mic if anybody has any questions. Start thinking of lesson ideas if you guys want to do a lesson. Talk about multiple different time frames, swing trading strategies like we did yesterday. How to use VPA, the RSI with volume. If you want to, we can go over Thinkorswim chart settings so you can have this a nice setting here. Here's my options watch list so I can watch everything. Or you can just jump straight to a chart. And I can show you guys how to, like here, you can make a watch list. And then immediately you can load it up you can load up any, like let's say I want to have like this. Let's say I want to load up my crypto stocks. So load symbols to sell personal crypto stocks. Well, I got my crypto stocks and we can go over everything. So a lot of cool things that you can do with TD Ameritrade.